Hello YouTube and welcome my fellow students. My name is Zadarkus and today we are going to give the first class of LoL school. Of course, being the first class, we need to lay out the basics about League of Legends, explain what it is all about for any possible new player coming around needing some help. League of Legends is a multiplayer online battle arena, also known as MOBA, developed and published by Riot Games, also known as Rito. In League of Legends, players assume the role of an unseen summoner that controls a champion with unique abilities and battle against a team of other players or computer-controlled champions. The goal is to destroy the opposing team's nexus, a structure which lies at the heart of a base protected by defensive structures. Each League of Legends match is discrete, with all champions starting off fairly weak but increasing in strength by accumulating items and experience over the course of the game. League is a 3D third-person multiplayer online battle arena. The game consists of 4 game modes: Summoner Rift, Twisted Treeline, Crystal Scar and Howling Abyss, but we are going to talk about Summoner's Rift. Players compete in matches typically lasting between 20 and 60 minutes. Players take control of characters called champions, chosen every match, who each has a set of unique abilities. Champions begin every match at low level and then gain experience over the course of the game to achieve a maximum level of 18. Gaining champion levels in matches allows players to unlock their champion special abilities and augment them in a number of ways unique to each character. Players also start every match with a low amount of gold and can earn additional gold throughout the match in many different ways. By killing non-player characters known as minions and monsters, by killing or helping to kill enemy players, by destroying enemy structures passively over time and through unique item interactions or champion abilities or masteries. This gold can be spent throughout the match to buy in-game items that further augment each champion abilities and gameplay in a variety of ways. Champion experience, gold earned and items bought are specific to each match and do not carry over to the next matches. Thus, all players begin each match on more or less equal footing relative to their opposing team. Across matches, players also earn rewards that are specific to their account. Players gain experience by playing matches over the time on that account. Players' accounts begin at level 1 and progress through at a maximum level of 30. As a player progresses, they unlock various maps and game modes that are not available to new players, as well as an additional 2 abilities to be used in the games, known as Summoner's spells. Players also unlock runes and masteries, which can be used to provide small bonuses to a player's champion in battle. All game modes use the automated matchmaking system based on the ELO formula with some adjustments made by Riot. Now let's talk about Summoner's Rift. It is the most popular map in League of Legends. On this map type, 2 teams of 5 players compete to destroy an enemy building called Nexus, which is guarded by a number of defensive structures, towers or turrets, and defended by the enemy team. One Nexus is located in each enemy base on the opposing sides of the map, in the lower left and upper right hand corners. These structures continually create weak non-player characters known as minions, which advance toward the enemy base along 3 lanes: top, bottom and mid lanes. Players compete to advance these waves of minions into the enemy base, which allows them to destroy enemy structures, achieve intermediate objectives and win the game. Between enemy lanes are more neutral areas of the map known as the jungle and the river. The jungle is arrayed in 4 quadrants and contains a variety of more powerful non-player characters known as monsters. The river bisects the map from the upper left to the lower right hand corner and contains 3 types of neutral monsters: the Scuttle Crab, Dragon and Baron Nashor. Summoner's Rift feature a number of intermediate objectives. These provide a range of advantage which allow players to better achieve an overall victory. The turrets. Each lane is guarded on either side by powerful defensive structures called turrets or towers. Turrets will attack enemy minions and players that approach them. They will prioritize enemy minions in their vicinity, but will immediately attack an enemy player if they attack the ally champion. Thus, by advancing an allied minion wave into the range of the turret, a player can do damage to the structure without themselves being attacked. When destroyed, they will provide gold and experience. Turrets that are destroyed permanently for that match and will not respawn. Some turrets, depending on the location, will regenerate HP over time if they are damaged but not destroyed. Next we got the inhibitors. Each lane contains one inhibitor. Inhibitors may be attacked after a team has destroyed the 3 turrets guarding each lane. Destroying an inhibitor will cause the allied nexus to spawn super minions, more powerful minions that provide a buff to the surrounding minions, and when destroyed, inhibitors will provide gold to the destroying champion. Inhibitors will respawn after 5 minutes. Inhibitors will regain HP over time if they are damaged but not destroyed. Then we got Baron Nashor. Baron Nashor is a powerful monster located in the upper side of the river. Killing Baron provides a buff to all members of the killing team, which makes surrounding minions more powerful, as well as experience and some gold. This monster will respawn 7 minutes after it is killed, and players that die with the buff will lose the buff. And on the bottom side of the river we got another powerful monster called Drake or Dragon. Killing Dragon provides a buff to all the members of the killing team, and the buff provided increases various combat stats that accumulate up to 5 times. These buffs are permanent, so even if the champion dies, he will keep them. Only the 5th buff runs on a timer, but about the buffs we will talk better in a future video. After that we got Blue Sentinel and Red Brambleback. One Blue Sentinel is located in the first and third quadrants of the jungle, one Red Brambleback is located in the second and fourth quadrants of the jungle. Killing these monsters will grant a buff which provides additional combat stats for the killing player. These buffs decay after a set period of time, and each monster will respawn 5 minutes after it is killed. Then we got the Scuttle Crab. One Scuttle Crab is located on either side of the river. Killing the monster will grant vision of an area and create a speed shrine, which temporarily increases the speed of allied champions that move through the area. These monsters will respawn and the shrine disappears 3 minutes after it is killed. Other neutral monsters spawn at various intervals in the jungle and provide the player with different beneficial effects if the summoner's spell Smite is used on them. But also about the jungle we will talk more in depth in other video. Now even more to new players that are maybe just starting now or downloading as we are speaking, there are different game types. There is the tutorial, that is the first game type available to new players. It is played on Alling Abyss and you basically play a champion and it teaches you just the basics of the game. Then you got co-op versus the artificial intelligence that is available to new players after completing or opting out of the tutorial. It is played on Summoner's Rift, Twisted Tree Line and Crystal Scar and pits teams of 5 or 3 players against the opposing team of computer-controlled artificial intelligence champions. Then you got the custom games that allow players to play any game mode with any combination of players or artificial intelligence teammates and opponents. After that we got the normal matchmaking that is available to players upon reaching level 10 and uses an automated matchmaking system to pair teams of similarly skilled players and against one another. Then you got the ranked matchmaking that is available to players upon reaching level 30. It uses a similar system as the normal matchmaking and allows players to play competitively against players from throughout the region. And that is the game mode we are going to focus throughout this schooling. In the end you got team matchmaking that allows pre-made teams of 3 or 5 players to compete against other similarly skilled teams as well. When it comes to champion selection, you got blind pick, allowing 2 teams to select their champions at the same time while not knowing the champion selection of the enemy team until the game begins. It is available on Summoner's Rift, Twisted Tree Line and Crystal Scar for matchmaking games and for all modes and custom games. but only normal games. Then you got draft pick that allows each team to ban 3 champions, removing them from the match. Teams take turns selecting their champions while being able to see the selection of the other team. It is available on Summoner's Rift for matchmaking games and for all modes in custom games. It is also the one used in ranked games. After it, you got Team Builder, allows the matchmaking system to construct teams based on the preferred role of each player. It is available on Summoner Rift for matchmaking games. In the end, you got Aram or All Random All Mid that randomly gives you a champion to play. Players may get rerolls and get another random champion, but we are not really going to talk a lot about this. And now you know all the basic stuff about League of Legends and we are ready to get our classes forward. I know that this could be boring for any more experienced veteran, but I hope you understand that my classes are meant for everybody. They are meant for you. Thank you for watching. My name has been Zadarkus, and if you want to keep up with my classes, remember to give a subscribe, tick tick, and join the students around in the world. Also give a like if you liked it, and leave a comment to let me know what you think, what I can improve, and what you want to see. My name has been Zadarkus. This video was meant for you. Stay awesome and live awesome, because me and you, we are awesome. See ya!